Excuse me. Steve from Overdriving, how can I help you? Really? You want to know how to restring a 5-string bass? Stay tuned. So, here we have it. 5-string bongo. A wonderful, wonderful thing that's a bongo. Anyway, you may notice with this one quite an interesting feature. It has absolutely no paint on the back of the neck. Okay. Anyway, I'm just going to slacken these strings off and get rid of them in a big hurry so we can do a big edit here at this point. You'll see some radical star wipe type effect or as this is probably your bass.
Yes.
Do you want these strings anymore?
No, I don't.
Good. Saves me a lot of time. Okay, so again, obviously you want to evaluate an instrument before you're changing strings, that sort of thing. This one has been written on by 2 people. I think that says Dave LaRue, and that potentially says Jeff Berlin. Who they are, I don't know.
Oh, come on, Steve.
Who are they, Pete?
They're great bassists. Check them out.
And apparently Pete has a lot of basses. This is the 5,150th one in his collection. He's kind of like Pete Townsend, but with more. And he doesn't break these. So, we are good to go. So quite simply, stringing this bass up is going to be just the reverse of taking those off. We're using a nice set of strings here, ideally matched to this particular instrument, just purely because it's an Ernie Ball bass. Why not use Ernie Ball strings? It's a big bucket of sense.
And also, little side note, Steve, when I was down at the factory,
about the tension.
Yes, I actually got a chance to ask Sterling Ball and Dudley Gimple, the designer of the Stingray 5 bass, just how they got their 34-inch scale B string so tight. And they definitely said that part of the formula was this set of strings, and in particular a 130 on the B. So
typically in a gauge set like that, you'd expect to see a 125.
Exactly.
Just that extra 5 thou helps it all out.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we're going to put the first string in, and these have a sort of almost traditional Fender-like tuner, split post with a hole down the center. Can Pete get into an angle for that? Yes, he can. Radical posture.
We're there.
Excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the string off a couple of inches past the tuner here. And I'm going to insert the trimmed end of the string into that hole. And then just bend it over to one side. And quite simply, start winding. Now I'm going to ensure the string winds downwards. And that way, you get a nice break angle over the nut, good open string tone. Get all that, Pete?
I got it.
Excellent. Trim into the hole, push down, start winding. The actual sort of hourglass type wasted cross section of the post helps cinch that string down towards the headstock face and make sure you get a good contact with the nut. The nut, by the way, and Pete has many examples of this, his nuts are compensated.
we're done.